My name is Beans Club, and at the time of recording this video, I hit 1K about a minute ago. So, thank you. I want to get this out of the way first. I didn't expect to grow so fast, and I'm really thankful that people like my music. So, thank you guys. I asked on Instagram, Twitter, and the YouTube community page for questions. So people that sent it on Instagram, by right, is supposed to be anonymous, so I cut the names out unless they're like cool with it. Especially if there are people in the scene and people that you guys might know. The video layout looks like this because I am streaming my Chrome that has Google Slides. I am too lazy to individually like slot shit in. So starting off, we have two smart asses. I asked for a question. They gave me a question. Thank you. One of them is my mom. Hi, mom. Thank you. Mom, I love you. Okay, next question. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. I just hit 2K and on SoundCloud and 1K on YouTube. Big. Everybody says who the fuck is Beans Club, but nobody says how the fuck is Beans Club. I've been doing fantastic. I love being like borderline unemployed. I have like a part-time job where I work whenever I want. I'm waiting for like uni now. But yeah, this entire time I've just been working on music on the net. I love my life. Who the fuck is Beans Club? I'm Kenneth Lee. I'm 23. Okay, I grouped this one together because one of the questions is what's the origin of your username? So like, why is it a club for beans and not anything else? Yeah. So origin of my username, find it out yourself. I've told it to quite a few people. You have to dig it up. And I genuinely just want to waste your time. It is a very underwhelming story. And once you find out, it's going to be like, oh. But yeah, just go ahead and find it. Favorite food, drink. Okay, favorite food. If you follow my Twitter, right, every single time I eat this like Chinese noodles like 5 minutes away from my house, and I always post it on Twitter. It became a running gag because the first time I posted it, it was like listening to Phosphago and eating noodles. And then it became like a quote retweet chain of Phosphago something. Yeah, shout out my goat, man. Shout out Alice. That bowl of noodles is so good, and it is $6.50, which is like in this economy insane value with like good chunks of beef. Like it's called like 重庆小面 or like 重庆小面. So I just look at the cash and go number 6, like 6号, and then she just like gives it to me. Beautiful. I have eaten there at least twice a week for about 5 years. I've not gotten bored of it. Got any pets? No. Favorite animal? I do want a cat. My favorite animal are cats. Every time my friend has a cat and I just find out they have a cat, I go and visit them as soon as possible because I love cats. I love just seeing them doing absolutely nothing. It's like, beautiful. I love you. With all these beans in Beans Club, which is your favorite? Coffee and baked. I like a lot of kinds of beans, like, you know, when you get the black beans in the burrito. Oh, yeah, sure, black beans. But mostly, I drink coffee every day, and I love baked beans. I don't have them, like, as frequently as I want to, but yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure, like those Heinz ones where I just plop it. Is your tag from anything, or you just came out of yourself? Love your music. Thank you. The tag is actually, like, when I was a kid, when we bought a lot of like small toys from like the shop that cost like $2-3, they always had this like button and they always plays a sound, and it's always this specific Chinese ringtone, which is what you hear, and then they play like butterfly, like the I'm a little butterfly. I don't know why. It's just so beautiful. So like, I thought I'll capture that part of my childhood in my tag. The Who the Fuck is Beans Club is basically just like the few times that people have introduced me as Beans Club, they go like, who the fuck is Beans Club? Or like when people tell me their conversations, I thought it was funny. Because at that point in time, I had like 10 followers and I was just making music for fun. People like kept saying that, and it just became my tag. I got multiple people to say it, so in like every other song I use like a different tag if I'm feeling it. Can you put the keys in your keyboard? Can you put the keys from your keyboard in water, then put the dirty water in a jar and send it to me? If you buy me a new keyboard, buy me a jar and pay for shipping, I'll do it. Seem to know your stuff. What's the best way to grow my audience? Okay, this from my friend He's not in the music scene, but shout out John. I know he sent this ironically, but I'm gonna give like a serious answer anyway. I don't know. I really don't know. Make good music? Question mark. I really don't know. I think it was a lot of luck as well, because for a lot of my songs, they just got really big for no reason. Yeah, I can't give an answer. I really can't give an answer. Make good music, put it out, meet people online in similar groups and like similar interests. For me, I joined the Sextrance communities, the alternative music communities, and just talk to people. And then there are people that like your music, and you'll find out about other people's music, collaborate, and then you know, like grow an audience. But most importantly, just make good music. My sister sent in Longkang Gina wants sway. $1,000, $10,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. Okay, so I'll take the $10,000, right? And I'll take the $10,000 and give it to Jay-Z so he'll have me for dinner. So I pay him to have dinner with me, right? And I'll ask him how to make $20,000. And then I go make $20,000. Then I pay him $20,000, right? And then we have dinner again, and I ask for $30,000. And then it goes up until like $1 million. And then eventually I will have $1 million, right? And then I'll be so famous and infamous with Jay-Z. Jay-Z will want to meet up with me for dinner, and he'll ask me how I made $1 million. Do you like Mr. Bean? Dude, I love Mr. Bean. I always watched him when I was a kid. It was like the only thing I watched, along with like the live action Initial D, the one with, what's it called? Was it Jay Chow or JJ Lin? I think it's Jay Chow. Wait, let me check. Yeah, it was Jay Chow. I love that movie. It was kind of shit, but it was like a guilty pleasure because there were 2 discs. Wait, what am I talking about initially? I'm talking about Mr. Bean. Yeah, I watched Mr. Bean when I was a kid. Undernet Meetup IRL for Comtree. Sure, fly me out. Do it, Jiggle. The person that sent this in is Cheng. Cheng did my logo, the one that's right here. The Bean Go logo, as well as Carry Me Away. So, Cheng, do it, Jiggle. My answer is, it depends. Describe Grandpa Young. It's not a question, but thank you, man. Thank you, man. Uriel is one hell of a fucking jam beans. I love that song. No question. Just take like 3 shots or something on phone. Just more Amaranthine. Thank you. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do that. I've decided against doing 3 shots in a row, but rather 2 shots over the course of the video. Yeah. Man, it's a nice whiskey. I don't know, like, use it. Also, it's my dad's. Hi, Dad. Yeah. Oops. Your favorite song from the least known artists you follow? I have like 2 answers. So the first would be Anymore by Stillscapes. Holy shit, that song is crazy. And no one knows about them. Another would be like the Jane Remover Flip by Wolves. This is like surprisingly good. And when I found that song, Dreamloader sent it to me actually. And it was like, hey, yo, listen to this. And we both went like, whoa. For their first track, I think it's really, really very good. But they had like 100 followers or more before they even posted that. So I think they like had made stuff, but I wanted to rebrand. But yeah, for like a first track, holy shit, man. That's crazy. Then it's the same guy, Wolves, also made like this Von Dutch flip. That was like, wow, crazy. I played it live. If I can find a video, I'll put it. But yeah, it was beautiful. It's such a good song. Those 3 songs are good. I just didn't want to shout out just one person, but yeah, these 2 people are really underrated. Studio tour or lack thereof. So this is my setup. That's it, basically. So my monitor fell, like my monitor arm fell. I keep forgetting to buy a replacement. So currently I'm like working with this. Yeah, my PC is under here. I don't want to show the wiring because it's a mess. But yeah, that's it. There's no studio. First off, your music is insane. Thank you for blessing our ears with your mixes. Thank you. I'm wondering how hard it is to get into making tracks on my own. Is it difficult? Do I need lots of equipment? A beginner tutorial or something might be interesting to me. Not sure about others. Either way, thanks for all you do. Thank you so much, by the way. Really all you need is like a laptop with a half decent processor. You can start making music. I got a PC because I wanted to play games. So I mean, it's really whatever. There's tons of free doors that you can obtain 100% legally. It's not hard to start making music. It's the learning curve that's a bit difficult. And what I did, especially when I just started, was try to make something, and when you don't know how to do something, you go watch a video on how to do that or ask somebody. Oh Jesus, the whiskey. But yeah, that's the way I did it, and I think it's quite effective. There are a lot of people that can explain FL Studio or like Ableton better than me. I don't know how to use Ableton. I only know how to use FL. Even then, I'm not even that good. Like realistically, technicality wise, I've seen like people with like crazy techniques and shit that I've never seen before. I would not make a beginner tutorial video solely cause I don't want to teach you guys the wrong thing, and also I think there are a lot of people that can explain it better than me. I'm all about sharing information and like sharing knowledge and stuff like that. So I join Discords. Whenever people ask me how I did something, I will always explain to it, because I think the beauty of music is in sharing, right? So yeah, so good luck on your music. Get a DAW legally on their laptop and start making music, man. Hashtag transgaze. What is transgaze? Shout out Yas. Thank you, Yas. Shout out Super Siberia. Anyway, transgaze is basically my take on trance, which is combining the Sextrance sound with the shoegaze wall of sound like aesthetic, and then you got boom, transgaze. That's why my mixes always sound so honestly. I picked that hashtag because I thought Sextrance was a bit too like edgy. For Sextrance, it's more of like the community around it rather than a sound nowadays, which I think is cool. So I personally wanted to distinguish myself just a bit, but I was just trying my luck, you know, like who gives a shit. I was just putting hashtag transgaze because these are the two things that really like inspired me. Shoegaze and Sextrance, and I just wanted to put it together. And I felt that my sound wasn't exactly 100% Sextrance anymore, although I still love to make it every now and then. It's so fun. But the music that I do want to make, I would classify personally myself under my own mythical genre of transgaze. If you were to give a tip to anyone that's just starting out in the music stuff, what would that tip be? Copy. Blatantly try and replicate someone's song, and just do your best to replicate it as much as you can, because when you try and replicate it, you won't get everything exactly right. There will be some parts that they did that you can't do and can't figure out, and that's how you get your own like style and learning curve. I started out by just copying DJ Heartstring and trying to combine it with Exodia's 825 HP, and that's how I got my sound that I am doing like nowadays. That's all it is. But it's more streamlined for me since I no longer am trying to replicate somebody and I'm trying to do like whatever I want to do. But when I was just starting out, I was just trying to copy DJ Heartstring, Exodia, seriously, random money of songs that I heard in the club, like when I was with my friends. That's it. Just copy and do what you want with it, essentially. How do you get into Sextrance? I was listening to a lot of like Purity Filter, like old Purity Filter, and I was listening to a lot of like the breakcore stuff, like wait, let me check my Spotify, hold on. I was listening to a lot of like Tokyo Pill, DJ Kuroneko, Gorshit, Akiva. Oh my god, Ace Tanita. Yeah, I know they became Kyo's number now, but that project was fantastic. Sewer Slut makes really good music, and I understand why there's a cult following. Like, what's that song? Holy shit, what's that song? All the joy in life was gone once you left. That song really changed my perspective of what music arrangement is like. But from a pure music perspective, right, it's such a good song, and they made such fantastic tracks and projects, and I understand why they are so inspiring and have this like insane cult following that will die for Junko. Like, I get it. I 100% get it. Favorite producer, off the top of my head, Yex, Dreamloader, Stillscapes, 16 Veins, Dwams especially. Holy shit. It's only because I'm biased because I'm talking to him. Technically, I know if I spoke Japanese and talked to Yax, I think he would be my favorite producer ever. But from a personal standpoint, Doems is my favorite producer solely because his attention to detail is so insanely good. And when he does want to make like a project on song and want to collaborate with someone, he knows exactly what the artist wants. Especially me, when I collaborate with him, he knows exactly what I want, and then we make art. Our best song, or like my best song, is with him. Which is Feel the Distance. Yeah, Feel the Distance, Undone. Bro, both these songs had Dwems and they all both turned out so amazing. Dwems' new EP that was on Only Trance, holy shit, that EP is good. It's a trance masterclass. If any one of you is trying to get into like alternative trance, right, please learn from Dwems. His detailing is insane. The way he structures his songs is crazy. And most importantly, the thing that a lot of people overlook is arrangement. Dwems knows how to arrange a track very, very, very well. So yeah, do learn from him. Dwems is by far my favorite producer and friend. Plenty of video games. I used to play Counter-Strike. Once 2 came out, oh shit, I need to tell my skins. Yeah, I don't play it that much anymore. I play Overwatch, sad to say. Like, I'm sorry, okay, I play Overwatch. It's like a shit show that I can't get out of. It's like a gambling addiction, like you get nothing out of it. When the games are close, if you win, it feels like you just avoided defeat and go, oh my god, thank god it's over. And if you lose after that hard-fought defeat, right, you just feel like shit. You just don't get anything out of Overwatch. When you steamroll people, you just go, why are they so mid? When it's a hard-fought battle, you don't feel good, you know? You know, in like Counter-Strike, when you like really outplay people.
Interesting. One behind spot, left side.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
B.
Hey, you go CT and... Okay, never mind.
Oh, Blade, you're so fucking good.
Or like you outbrain people, out-aim people. It feels really good. Like, wow, I earned that round. I earned that victory. It's like, yes, guys, we did it. Especially if it's a close match, it feels so... When over, it's just like, oh, thank God we didn't lose, man. That shit took 20 minutes. I was just like, okay, oh shit, I need to spill my whiskey. During COVID, me and my friend John, all we did was play Warzone and play Call of Duty. Recently, I haven't played like many games because a lot of my friends don't really play games anymore. And I do prefer just making music now, hanging out with like my music friend. Shout out Alice, Soph, DJ Squidgy, Jumble, track breakdowns. I want to do more track breakdowns, man. Please tell me a track. Please give me a track. Because if I do a track that I really like, but no one really likes it, there's no point to doing a breakdown, right? Because what do you learn from it if you don't even like the track? You don't want to learn from it. But I also don't want to do like a super popular track that is like super simple because you guys learn nothing from it. That's why I don't want to do, oh my god, I want that shit. That project file is embarrassing. I never want to do a breakdown on it. So like, yeah, leave comments or something. I think Put 'em High and the Honeymoon Bootleg covered stuff pretty well. But my style is always expanding. So just leave comments. And maybe I'll just get around to doing stuff because I've released like a lot of music. And I don't know what people like technically because I do multiple different styles and they all do well, so I'm just like, what should I break down? Any tips for producing hypertrance? I don't really make hypertrance because hypertrance generally, when you think of hypertrance, it's more of like a cleaner sound like Euphoria, Crayon, that alley of producers. But generally from what I've listened to, pick an aspect of hypertrance or like this track that you really want to bring out. I think this applies to every song actually. Yeah, you pick whether you want the drums to really stand out or you want the melodies to stand out. So you can make a lot of groovy songs with hard-hitting drums and the melody is nothing, but it's amazing. So like that's the whole basis of like hard groove, right? Hard groove is sick. The drums and percussion carry everything. And then the melody is just one chord step. It's like, wow, this song is great. And even for like trance as well, if you're going like the hyper acid route, yeah, it's just like an acid line and then like you just stack your drums and bass really well and it will always groove. If you want to do the melody wise, you make your drums really simple and you make the most beautiful like melody known to mankind, then it will really stand out and like stay in people's brains and it will always sound really good. Especially to yourself, because you have to understand what you want out of the song that you are making, and only from there you really can start to understand what is the sound you want and what the finished version might sound like. Because for me, I imagine the entire song in my head the moment I put down like a melody. Then I work everything around it, basically. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but that's just my takeaway from music in general. Pick one element and then focus on it. When are you dropping? What are you working on? When's your new album? August 23rd. Bye.